Hi, hello, welcome to a new video. I still don't know how to do intros, but I've decided to switch to Dark Souls 3 since we're talking about magic. Secret doesn't have magic, so I think it makes more sense. I also like this character is originally a melee character. I just relocated his stats to be able to use spells, and I don't like how the scythe handle is going through his hat, but that's alright. So, I want to talk about magic, like I said in the last episode. And I think this is a good place to test stuff. Yeah. So, let's start. Well, first thing first, I would love for archery and spellcasting. Give us a small crosshair in the middle of the screen that doesn't need to go to first person to see it. Make it like Dragon's Dogma, like make aiming stuff you not useful. Make aiming stuff practical. Um, I think gameplay would benefit a lot from this. Especially like I feel like as an archer, you need to get very close to be able to in gameplay overall. You need to get very close to be able to target an enemy. I'm pretty sure you can target these guys anyway. Yeah, like this guy for example. You can target him from here. Need to be closer to him, and you can also use this to shoot at him. Then, if you can already do that, why not just improve it and remove the whole first person thing? I think the third person small dot on the screen won't do any harm. Honestly, I feel like it's a much better solution. Now to the I may do a BVB match or game before I end. Anyway, the first thing that I want, not the first thing, the second thing that I wanted to talk about is this Soul Arrow, Great Soul Arrow, Heavy Soul Arrow, and a Great Heavy Soul Arrow. What is the purpose of this? Gameplay balance. I think it would have been much better if like Soul Arrow was upgradable somehow. Having 4 slots to the same spell but slower and stronger is a waste. I'm not a game designer by any means, but I think there are better ways to approach this. This doesn't add anything. These 4 doesn't add anything to the gameplay experience of a spellcaster. Yeah. Um, the other spell that I want to talk about because I don't know. For at the beginning in Dark Souls 1, these the spell system in Dark Souls was cool because it was new. But now after 3 games doing the exact same thing, I do not wish to see that in Elden Ring. I do not want to stand at my place and just BOBing and like changing between these spells because like oh I shot this enemy with heavy soul arrow but he didn't die but he still have a small bit of health, so I'm switching to soul arrow. So yeah, I feel like Elden Ring need to evolve this system. It's not bad by any means, but I think it's time to evolve. Soul Stream, a badass spell that we need more like it. If I became a master wizard in Dark Souls, make me feel like I am a master wizard. Enough with the magic missiles and all its variations, lightning variations and fire orb variations. Enough with that. Give me new looking stuff. Stuff like this Kamehameha. Look at this. This is amazing. And make it more useful. I don't know exactly how useful it is in PvP, but I won't talk about PvP in this video. Because the main experience is the PvE in the game. Yeah. Make it last longer. Anyway, let's move on to the next spell. Um, Frown Flash Sword, okay. Magic Weapon and Frozen Weapon, okay. The other thing that I think will improve the magic system in Elden Ring, the melee spells that was introduced in Dark Souls 2 and improved upon in Dark Souls 3 is a step in the right direction. I think improving that even in Elden Ring will be great. I think From is doing the right thing with these and this and this, but as you saw, they look kind of similar. Um, and this like this version feels absolute now because now you have the old Moonlight that I think may be stronger. I'm not exactly sure, but I feel like there's no reason to use this one. And this comes back to the idea of having spells upgradable, because having new spells that renders older ones unuseful, non-useful is I don't like that. I don't like that. I don't know if other people like it, but I feel like it could be better. It could be better than this. But yeah, another thing, there's a spell in Skyrim that's called Bound Sword, I think. You could conjure a sword out of existence and use it for like 5 minutes or something. Give me that. Give me the ability to conjure a sword. What is it? The Aquamarine Dagger. Give me the ability to conjure a sword. What am I doing? Yeah, a magic sword, and make it skill of intelligence or something, so that and like as a spell, it won't require strength, or dexterity. So as a pure spellcaster, I won't I won't need to have a melee weapon because I already have my melee weapon that I could use. I would love that. That would be crazy. Um, yeah, what else? Of course, I know like balancing this stuff for PvP and PvE is a pain in the ass, but I think we just um, I think I'm just like having fun speculating about this stuff because my favorite magic system in any game is Dragon's Dogma because of how crazy it gets, how crazy you can, how much crazy stuff you could do in that game. You could literally summon meteors out of the sky, summon tornadoes and ice storms. It's crazy in Dragon's Dogma, and it also has this little crosshair in the screen so you can aim. It's crazy. I love Dragon's Dogma spellcasting system, and in my opinion, it doesn't break the game at all, unless you're a very high level. Yeah. Okay. Now we need to talk about buffs. Um, I would like if From kept the normal buffs and the magic and fire and whatever buffs, and but also added the frozen weapon buff, for example, is a very great addition. But I would love if they added stuff like if they kept also the blessing weapon buff, because this one is, I love it. I love the blessing weapon buff. In fact, let me see if I can equip it. Magic weapon, okay. Blessing, there it is. Can equip it. I love this because not because it looks shiny, but because it has another property instead of just adding. I think it adds magic damage. Let me check. It increases attack power, but it doesn't add magic damage. I'm not sure about that, but it also restores HP. I love when a buff does something other than applying elemental damage to a weapon. Similar to the cursed weapon in Demon Souls, which increases weapon physical damage by 50%, but drained you HP. I love stuff like that. Yeah, I would love if they maybe even add like a buff that adds the green blossom or the chlorophyll ring effect. Wow, that would be awesome. That would add a lot of options. The other thing, the last thing in these spell cycles that I want to talk about is utility spells. Utility spells are very useless, at least in my experience, in both PvE and PvP. Um, I feel like every utility spell, or most of them at least, have another superior, um, like there is a ring to every spell to every utility spell that could do the same effect but superior, if that makes sense. Like you don't have the need you don't need to waste your mana to walk slowly because you have a ring that slows that silent your movement. You don't have to waste your mana to negotiate, is that a word, to remove the falling damage because you have the silver cat ring. I feel like utility spells needs to be more powerful and more useful, and I would draw comparisons to Dragon's Dogma a lot, but Dragon's Dogma has a lot of useful utility spells, like the levitate spell, for example. You could like imagine if you on a ledge in Elden Ring, and you want to get to that ledge, and everything else is lava. And there is another way you could go to, of course, for melee user, but for magic user, you could use the levitate spell and levitate to that place. That would be cool as hell. Make utility spells more effective. And don't spam my comments. I don't think anyone will watch this anyway, but don't spam my comments about um, making about that you don't want magic to be overpowered. I don't want it to be magic to be overpowered either. Okay. I'm not sure if I'm going to talk about every spell that I equip, honestly. Black Flame, Black Flame, or Black Serpent. Okay. Right. Dark Edge. This is another one of these melee spells that I think, if they are available in Elden Ring, that would be cool. But I want more improved versions of melee spells. And Flame Fan is awesome. Sacred Flame. I don't know how they could, like, I like the idea. Landing this, however, is both hard in PvP and PvE. Um, I don't know. I don't know how useful could this be, or how could it be improved. Hmm. Yeah, let's skip that. Season Chaos reminds me of the rune spells that you could use on the ground in Skyrim. I think they would be much cooler if they were hidden, not very visible, or at least less visible than they are, in order to be able to actually land them in PvP. They're really cool. I like these. I love that they added trap spells, like actual trap spells. And of course, this. I can't wait for the a what's his name? Druid magic. Druid? I think it's Druid. Yeah, nature magic. If you get what I mean. Okay. I think the faith in Dark Souls overall has the most utility. Wow, divine pillars. Wow, I love that. I love that. I cannot equip this. Let's move denial. Yeah. Let's get the priestess ring. I remember people talking about this, saying it's not useful at all. It's I don't know if it's useful in PvP or not, or even in PvE, but it's a cool idea. This is what I meant with spells having different properties. This could be like the heavy soul arrow that goes and come back. Yeah, I think uh, that would be a good idea to have the different kinds of spells do different kinds of stuff, even though they like deal the same damage. And this is what I was talking about by conjuring weapons. You could also, I feel like it would be also cool if you could conjure bows. Um, but this is very cool spell. I like it a lot. I feel like most of the spells in the DLCs were actually steps in the right direction. And of course, the best miracle in the game. It's not useful in PvP, but I love it. I love how cool it looks. But I feel like From is afraid of making magic overpowered. This is also cool. Yeah, I feel like Faith is the most powerful thing in the game. Not the most powerful, the most versatile thing in the game. Um, Vows of Silence, prevent spells. This is one of my favorite spells. At least the one in Demon Souls. Bliss Corpse. This is another one of the melee spells. Wow. It didn't even kill him. Is it because I don't have the thing upgraded? Come on. Yeah, this spell is really cool. feel like it's not used in PvP a lot because like fight clubs and invasions, they're usually not a lot of bodies laying around. But I feel like in a necromancer class or something, where he could summon dead bodies or stuff like that, and then use this. That would be crazy. But yeah, I feel like this is all I wanted to say about magic. It mostly comes to improving how magicians or sorcerers could aim their spells, how and adding more options to them, and not wasting spell slots. But yeah, I think that's it. I feel like this was like a wish list video instead of speculation. But I really wanna play a magician. I really wanna play a magician in Elden Ring because I love sorcery. But I hate it in Dark Souls. I don't like sorcery in Dark Souls. And I wanna do a PvP game by only using magic. Let's see what I can do. Here we go. Let's make a great entrance. Oh my god, they're ganking the guy. The bull guy. Where's the host? That's the host, okay. It got hit by it. Wow, nice. I love it. There are sorcerers too? Are you serious? Nice. Oh my god, don't hit me, please. That almost hit me. How did that not hit? Nice. I love this sorceress battle. I finally hit it. Nice. No. The what's his name? The NPC blocked me. That was awesome. Thanks for that. Thanks for this. Did not expect the invasion to go this to be this fun. Honestly, that was great. But that would be the end of the video. Thank you for watching. If you're one of the 2 or 3 people who may or may not watch this video, I have no idea what I'm gonna talk about next time. Honestly, we'll see. I am very proud that I managed to land that Divine Flight. I love this spell. Anyway, I'll see you next time.